Hello to all of my wonderful social media family. If you're watching this on Facebook, if you're watching this on YouTube, or maybe you're watching this because I've downloaded it and put it on a page and you're watching it somewhere else, I want to welcome you. All right. And I wanted to do this live because I wanted to talk to you specifically about business and how, when you can understand the marketing strategies of big brands, then you can apply many of those principles to your business, right? Whether it's your personal brand or whether you're in the network marketing space, like me, creating more leverage and earning from multiple levels, it can be beneficial to you. So I want to welcome you. My name is Tracy Walker. I am a busy single mom, but when I say busy, I don't mean busy like I'm all over the place, but it's just let's just say I'm a present. I am a present single mom, right? And I love it, love it, love it. I am also a seven-figure network marketing leader and mentor. I've made multiple seven figures in this industry, not just through organizations and building them and residual income, but also through my own products, my own courses, my own books, my own teachings. I've got my own brand around that. And last but certainly not least, I am what we call a marketing automations expert, which means that I enjoy automating processes within my business so that I don't have to do things manually, right? Now, if you've been in the network marketing space before, whether you've been successful or not, many of the people, let's say 10 years ago, 20 years ago, so on and so forth, the way that business was built then for them, sometimes they feel like they can't even do the business now because that is the model that they learned, and they don't know how to automate processes, right? It's like if you can't do a meeting, then they don't have time, right? If they can't figure out how to do conference calls all day, then it's almost like they can't do the business. And I feel like one of my teachings and callings in this space is to really teach people who want to learn how they can build their network marketing business without all of that extra. If you want to do it, great, but you really don't have to do all of that. And I've proven that through organizations I've built in the past. I've proven that by making money doing it this exact way in the past, even currently. And I want to talk to you today about how I think about business and why I'm able to kind of create environments where people get excited to join with me. All right. So let's talk a little bit about big business. Okay. What is a big business? A big business would be a business that, if you say their name or their brand, you recognize who they are. All right. So if I said something like Costco, let's start with Costco because that's what I'm going to talk about more or less today. There could be others, but let's talk about Costco. Okay. Um, Costco is a big brand. Okay. You don't have to be a member there. You don't have to shop there. You don't have to have one close to your house, but more than likely, you are at least aware that a Costco exists. The fact that you are aware that Costco exists means that they've done a very good job in their marketing strategy. Now, just like Costco isn't for everybody, whereas you may or may not be a member there, their job is to expand their brand awareness in the marketplace in such a way that you know about them, and then they're able to acquire the customers and the members that can gather the most value from what it is that they offer. So when you think about, or when I think about network marketing, I think that traditionally the model of network marketing was designed to help the masses, which means we want a large brand awareness, right? Everybody's aware of Amway. Maybe you are a customer. Maybe you've been a customer. Maybe you have never been a customer. Like me, I've never been a part of Amway as a rep, as a customer, or anything, but I am clearly aware of Amway. I'm clearly aware of it. And so the model was designed to help a lot of people, right? It's mass. You want mass awareness. You want products and services that reach what? The masses. Why? Because the model of network marketing is designed to help people generate an income from word of mouth advertising for the most part. There's other ways, but generally it was built on word of mouth advertising, and you earn a referral commission for introducing someone to a product or service that you got value from, or at least that you realized people could get value from, right? For example, I don't necessarily have to take a weight loss product in order to refer someone to a weight loss product. In fact, I've done it. I've done it before, right? I don't need, me personally, I have never needed to do that. Okay. But I'm aware of people who are very well versed in the weight loss space, people, companies that have products, companies that have services, companies that have all type of different things where I could say to any of my friends or people I care about, hey, well, go check them out. Now, do they have to check them out? No, they don't. But it's a referral. And if they check them out and they like them, then potentially if I'm in an affiliate partnership with that place or that product or that service, I could actually make money from them, right? Now, there's been plenty of times I have not been affiliated with referral places. For example, when you see a great movie, right? Are you an affiliate of AMC? Are you an affiliate of Regal Cinema? Are you an affiliate such that when you see, I know my sister Angelita, she went to go see The Little Mermaid, right? And she took my niece Zuri, and they loved, I saw her post on Facebook. She said, oh, this was absolutely amazing. Now me, my son is 9 and he's not interested in The Little Mermaid. So I'm probably not going to go see The Little Mermaid anytime soon, not with my child, because that's not his speed. That's not what he's into, okay? But Angelita went on her social media wall and expressed her perspective, and she gave a referral in the sense that if anybody was watching her wall or if anybody finds her credible, that the fact that she says, hey, I love The Little Mermaid and Zuri loved The Little Mermaid, I recommend you go see it. You might one weekend pack you and your child up or children or family and go to the movies and see The Little Mermaid. You'll pay your money to see it, and guess what? Angelita isn't going to get jack. Now, is she going to lose sleep over that? No. But if she did have an affiliation with any particular movie theater and she made that referral and you went and you used her coupon code, then she could get paid from that. That is the reason why network marketing was really there, is because people were making referrals for things that they found value in and they would get paid for it. Okay. So that's that. Costco, for example, they have the same thing. They are doing a lot of things by word of mouth. The only difference is that, generally speaking, people are not getting paid for referrals that you make to Costco. All right. So now that you understand that we want mass appeal, then you've got to understand that if you have a brand or you have a business where you have a product or service that isn't necessarily mass, well, then now you're niched. There's no problem with niched either. Okay. But niched means that you're only going to really focus on people in that particular corridor of what it is. And that's okay. That's okay. If you're niche, now there are a lot of different companies that they look for mass appeal, but they have niched products. Okay. Meaning that you could have a company, let's say like an Amway, but they might have household products. Right? That may be the niche. So if you care about household products, you could do that. They might also have a health and wellness segment. Great. If you care about health and wellness, then that would matter to you. But collectively, the overall brand, the company, is designed to appeal to the masses, but they have different doorways by which the masses can come in via niches. Okay? Via niches. So when you look at the way that a company like that grows a brand and markets and literally has, I was doing some numbers on Costco, literally 118.9 million people are paying $60 a year. Okay, so let's do the math. So if I have 118.9 million, right, people that are paying, what is it, $60 a year. Okay, look at this. It can't even. So that's probably like what, 7 billion? Would that be like 7 billion? Like my phone can't even comprehend it, right? So that is the type of revenue that is coming from a membership based company. If people could pay, think of AAA. AAA is a membership-based company. What do people pay monthly or yearly for AAA? Is it $60, $70, whatever it is? What do you pay the membership for? You pay the membership for access to roadside assistance if by chance you need roadside assistance. Now, if you don't need roadside assistance, some of you might say, well, what would I need AAA for? Well, it's a just in case, right? It's like insurance, but not really an insurance, right? It's, hey, you want to make sure that if for any chance you need it, the question then becomes, okay, so $50 to $150 a year. So is it worth me paying $150 for the year just in case I get a flat tire and I don't want to be stranded in the middle of the road? Now, as a woman, right, with a child, and I don't have a husband to call to say, hey, honey, my car gets stranded on the side of the road. Either I'm going to call my friends, my brothers, which I do have. I'm so grateful to them. 2 of them are on here now. Jeff is one of my brothers. I did have my car get on the side of the road. I called Jeff, like, Jeff, come help your sister out, right? Dion is here in Atlanta, right? And I've got other people, right? So I have to call my brothers, right? I have to call my friends. I don't have the husband that's sitting at home is going to get up in the middle of the night. Oh my God, honey, you and the baby, right? And drive out and go get a flat tire and bring it to me. All right. So me having AAA makes good sense. Me having AAA makes good sense. Is it worth me paying $150 one time for the year for the ability to access the app and request the assistance if I need it? The answer is yes, because what would be the downside of it if I didn't have it? If I didn't pay the $150 a year, then I got to call a tow truck, then I got to pay the tow truck. Then if the tow truck didn't have what I need, like on my car, tow trucks can't pull my car. You have to have a flatbed for my car. So I have to request specifically bring a flatbed. When my car was stranded on the side of the road, the guy brought a flatbed, but he didn't have the chains to chain my tires up. What kind of mess is that? So then he had to call another tow truck. Well, what if that was on my dime? I would be out of all of the money, right, that I would feel is necessary just to get my car from point A to point B where me and my child are safe. Okay. So you get the point that I'm making, right? The whole membership model is built on the premise of, hey, if I want to purchase, if I want access, if I find myself in need of this thing, I have access to it on demand. I have access to it at will. Okay. So when you think about a place like Costco, let's go back to Costco and the marketing strategy, I wanted to know, right? I'm actually a part of a membership marketing program, right? And my goal, my job is to share the benefits of this membership, just like AAA would share the benefits of its membership, just like Costco would share the benefits of its membership, just like Netflix would share the benefit of its membership, just like Amazon Prime shares the benefits of its membership, just like you guys are paying for blue checks, just like Facebook and Instagram are sharing the benefits of its membership. I want to know as a marketer, how does a big brand market and generate more business? Why? Because they have the same model as me. And if I could model something that's successful, then I could probably be more successful. All right. So you guys are with me, right? Okay. So listen, for those of you that already market a membership marketing program, this could be beneficial to you. And for those of you who are listening to me, I want you to understand why you might want to get started in a membership model program that you can be an affiliate of. that you can be an affiliate of. Doesn't mean that you have to. Do Costco members have to go in Costco every single month and buy a boatload of stuff just to maintain their status, their membership, or any of the privileges? No, they don't. They simply pay their $60 a year or their $5 a month or $10 a month or whatever it is. And when they want to go, they get to have a benefit of purchasing varying quantities of varying products in bulk at wholesale prices. That's what it is, right? So when you think about a company like what I'm an affiliate of, which is LiveGood, you have to model it. Go and see what a place like Costco is doing, and you can see what you should be doing. So I made it easy for you. I actually went and I did a little chat GPT search. Okay. I did a little chat GPT search. Okay. And maybe you can see this. Hopefully you can. Okay. Let me see if I can let me see the view of this. Let me see if I can zoom in. Okay. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit better. Okay. You can be able to see that there. All right. I don't want to zoom in too much. Okay. So let's talk about, what did I type in chat GPT? Okay. Here's what I typed in. I said, what marketing strategy did Costco use to identify and acquire members to buy their membership? See, first off, whenever you're in marketing, you've got to understand what other successful people, brands, companies are doing. And you don't have to start from scratch. You could go to Google and probably ask that question, but I like ChatGPT because of the way that it structures the information, right? And you can grab ideas from it. All right. So I asked ChatGPT essentially, how does Costco build their business? Because if I have something similar to Costco, if I have something similar to Netflix, if I have something similar to Amazon Prime, if I have something similar to BJ's, if I have something similar to any of these companies and brands, then I could probably model that. Success leaves clues, ladies and gentlemen. Success leaves clues. All right. So what is the first thing that they say Costco did? Right? It says, well, Costco primarily relies on a membership-based business model where customers need to purchase a membership in order to shop at their stores. To identify and acquire members, Costco has employed several marketing strategies. Now, I want you to understand something. It said several marketing strategies. The problem with network marketing is that many leaders in this space only know one marketing strategy, and that's word of mouth. Now, word of mouth is by far the heavyweight. It's the heavyweight, and it is the most effective. Why? Because when someone refers something to you, it comes along with a level of trust that company may or may not have been able to give you directly. So when a friend of yours or family member or someone that you actually respect, find credible, whatever, says, oh yeah, this place did me good, then the trust gets transferred through the person, and then you might consider going and becoming a customer, becoming a member of whatever it is. So number one, I agree, word of mouth is by far probably the most effective, but big brands do not rely solely on word of mouth. And I think that is a problem in network marketing. It's if you go and you talk to your sister, you talk to your friend, you talk to your cousin, your business, your coworker, and they say no, you've quit. You quit the whole business because one strategy didn't work, because that's the only strategy that usually most leaders are teaching you. And I think that is a disservice. I think that's a disservice. Because if your business is going to rely solely on who you know, which to get it out of the gate, that's what they teach you, and you don't really know any business-minded people, you don't really know anybody who can see who can have vision, you don't really know anybody like that personally, then it could be a painstaking process. And I'm not saying that business doesn't require that you work. What I'm saying is that when leaders pigeonhole you into one way of doing something, and then that one way doesn't work for you, and then they turn around and say things like, oh, you're just not focused enough, or hey, you just need more personal development, or hey, you need to get on more calls, or hey, you need to spend more time badgering those same people who already said no, right? I don't agree with the bridging of that. I don't agree that just because word of mouth didn't work for you, that now there's something extra in your personal life that you need to do. I think that in business, you probably would need to advertise, not there's nothing wrong with reading more books. There's nothing wrong with listening to Jim Rohn. There's nothing wrong with listening to Bob Proctor. There's nothing wrong with going to seminars and classes and retreats and masterminds. There's nothing wrong with any of that. But usually if your business is not succeeding and they've only taught you one way to do it, and that way isn't working, then listening to Jim Rohn is probably not the solution to the problem. The solution to the problem is probably you need to figure out another way to advertise. Like you need to figure out how to get more customers, not how to be a better person to go sell more people who still don't want what you have. You probably need to find a way to go and find other people who actually do want what you have. Okay, that's probably a better perspective. And I'm here to probably shake you up a little bit, because we could do so much better in this industry if only the leadership would step outside of what worked for them and realize that, okay, wait a second. That might have worked for me because I've built up over my 20 years in network marketing a database. Oh, wait, that may have worked for me because I've already made $1 million or 2 or 3 or 10 or 50. And people already have credibility with this marketplace where even if I say something, even if they don't fully understand it, they might go check it out because I have authority. Okay, wait. Maybe it's because I've already built my ability to sell. Maybe I've already built my ability to be persuasive and be influential. Maybe that is part of why I've succeeded. To act like the only reason you succeeded is because you called a few people in your phone, where those people were affected by you making $20 million the last 15 years, that is not equal to a person who is just getting started in business after being in the workplace, having an employee mindset. We're having to shift them over to employee or to entrepreneur mindset. You can't just say, go to the 5 people in your phone. I don't think that's equal. So I have a disconnect with that. And it bothers me that that is the only way that people teach, because it's what's worked for them. I think as a leader, if you don't know how to do other things, then you should at least align yourself with people who do, and then your team should be able to leverage exactly what it is that other people may be doing to gather their leads, their prospects, their whatever. I don't think it's the best thing to just be like, you don't need to do that. They may need to do that. You didn't need to do that, right? Okay, enough of on my soapbox about that, okay? But my point is that there are several marketing strategies that Costco use. So maybe, since success leaves clues, you should employ different strategies too. So let's talk about what it said, what ChatGPT said Costco does first. It says that Costco uses a value proposition. It says Costco emphasizes the value its membership offers, including access to a wide range of products at discounted prices, bulk packaging, and exclusive member benefits such as additional services and discounts on various services. It emphasizes its value that it offers. So let me ask you something. What is it that this membership offers What is the value that Live Good offers? Now, this is going to be good for those of you already in Live Good who are like, okay, Tracy, help me market this better. And it's going to be also good for some of you who are looking at Live Good and you still haven't taken action. Because I need you to understand that big business is big business for a reason. And if you want a piece of big business, then you probably should just follow the footsteps. You don't have to recreate the wheel. So what did I do? I went over here to Live Good and I said, well, I'm sure I don't have to come up with this on my own. I'm sure Live Good probably tells us what the value proposition is. And if you just go to the homepage, I mean, it's not that hard to find. Like, if you just go to the homepage, well, let me log out here for a second so I can just come here. Okay. Oh, mission. Here we go. Mission. What does it say? What is the value proposition? Our mission is simple: to help people get healthy and stay healthy without having to spend a fortune to do it. What does it say? Supplementation is not only important, it's literally vital to your health. So the company website is telling you what's going on. It says at Live Good, not only has our industry-leading team of natural health experts created the most complete, functional, and essential vitamin supplements and skincare products available anywhere using only the highest quality ingredients on the planet. That is a value proposition right there. Number one, it says our industry-leading team. Industry-leading team is a value. Do you want industry following? An industry following team? No, you want an industry leading team. You want people on the cutting edge. You want people thinking beyond their nose. You want people playing chess, not checkers. So industry leading team of natural health experts. See, that is a value, especially for somebody like me. I don't eat meat and I do my darndest to stay in the organic realm. I'm not vegan, but I do my best to be as clean as I possibly can because I know that supplementation is important for me to be able to maintain my health. I'm very grateful. I don't have any problems, any diseases. I don't have any of those things going on. So I want to stay in a natural state of health. I want to be natural. I don't want to be medicinal. I want to be natural, the way that the Most High intended for me to be. I want to be in the most natural nature state as possible. So for me, natural health experts is a value proposition. Okay, then they created the most complete, functional, essential vitamin, supplement, skincare products available using what? Only the highest quality ingredients. That is a value proposition. But because we don't sell them through stores or affiliates, they do not sell the products through a store and they do not sell the products through affiliates. We make them available to you at a fraction of the cost of other brands. That is a value. So what does that mean? That means that through their membership is sold through affiliates, but the products are sold wholesale, direct to consumer. Direct to consumer. So if I am a woman that could possibly have a flat tire on the side of the road and a company like AAA sends me a direct mail piece and says, hey, you could get your membership for $60 for the year. Here's all of the benefits to being a AAA member. And I open it up and I read it and they have a little form and I say, oh, I've got $60 because I know that if I don't spend the $60 for me to even get my car towed from point A to point B without any type of roadside assistance, if I don't have any with my insurance or whatever, it's going to cost me more than $60 for that one time. So it's a value to me to spend $60 one time to have access to roadside assistance anytime, as many times as I need. Live Good is saying, hey, if by chance you are a natural health person and it is important to you to have access to vitamins, supplements, skin and beauty products, and you want them at a wholesale price or a wholesale cost, then it would be beneficial to you to become a member for $10 a month, for $139 a year, or just the first year, because every year thereafter is only $99 for the year. It might be beneficial for you to pay $99 for the year so that you can go in and get whatever health supplement, natural organic vitamin, or skincare that you want, anytime you want, whenever you want, if you want or not, at a wholesale price. That is a value proposition. So what does that mean for me as a Live Good membership marketing affiliate? It means that I don't sell products. I might take the products, like I just got through drinking the coffee. I am a product of the membership, but I'm not out here selling you coffee. I'm not out here selling you vitamins. I'm not popping my trunk selling you CBD oil. I'm not out here racking up a whole bunch of stuff so that I can sell it to you for Mother's Day. Not that there's anything wrong with that. What I'm saying, that's not what we're doing. So for those of you that are looking for a business model where you don't have to do that, that is a value proposition. That is a value proposition, that you don't have to sell product. What we market are memberships. That is a value proposition. And memberships are not that difficult to market, because look at all the other companies that already have memberships that are doing billions and billions and billions of dollars in sales just on the membership. Costco is doing $7 billion. And that has zero to do with how many paper towels they sold inside of their warehouse. It has zero to do with how much Uncle Ben's rice you bought. It has zero to do with whether or not you bought the swing set that was 50% off. It doesn't matter. The revenue model is $5 and $10 a month. And if you got 118 million people doing that, then the products that you sell are cherry on top. Do you understand that? That is a value proposition. So let me go back to what else Costco does. So that's the first thing, is that it emphasizes the value proposition. So if your customers don't understand what the value is, then, or you're confused on what the value is, then they won't be able to conceptualize the model. You won't be able to conceptualize the model. Now, Jason says, as a new member, a light bulb just went off. Hallelujah. This is what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. Jeff says, shout out to the Uncle Ben's price. Okay, then. Tammy says, membership pays. Right? Look, let me show you guys this. A light bulb just went off. I'm not making this up. Dottie says, you got to think bigger. Phil says membership has its privileges. Melissa says, I paid my Sam's Club membership the other day. It was $115 a year. Oh, somebody said, to see the full number, turn your phone to the side. Oh, okay. Aha, there we go. So, okay, thank you. You know what? See, y'all so smart. I was talking about how much, right? Remember I did, I was like, I have no idea how much. I said 7 billion, but look, there it is. $7.1 billion in revenue that Costco had last year or so because of what? Just the membership. Just the $60 a year. Okay. Here's the question though. What if you had just a percentage of that? What if you referred members and then Costco actually paid you a percentage of that $60 a year? And then you referred 2,000, or your organization, not you directly, but maybe you referred 100 people. They got 118 million members and you found 100 people. And then through your 100, you found 5,000 people. And through the 5,000 people, you found 100,000 people. And through 100,000 people, you found 1 million people. And then you earned a percentage of all of that. All of that. Would you need all 118 million? Or could you just see that for a part-time business, you're generating revenue based on what another company is producing, their manufacturing, their packaging, their shipping, and all you have to do is go and get members, and they're going to give you a cut of that. They're going to give you a cut of it weekly, and they're going to give you a cut of it monthly. And if you take it seriously, they're going to give you revenue sharing. That means as the company grows, you're going to take profit. You're going to be able to share in the revenue, a profit pool. In other words, if Costco had a profit pool, think of it like this. When you buy stock in AT&T, when you buy stock in Apple, what are you doing? You want ownership. You have a piece of ownership. You have a piece, which means if they pay dividends, on that, you earn a piece of what the company generated in revenue. That is what you want. Isn't that what you want? And the more that the value of the company goes up, the more your value, the more the stock value increases, the more your ownership value increases. And you want to be able to increase dividends if that company pays dividends. Or if you cash out stock, you want to be able to get more than what you invested. This is what we're doing. You're thinking like a network marketer, like, oh, I got to go sell some stuff and I don't know anybody. What are you talking about? Everybody you know has a membership somewhere. If it's not at Costco, they got one at Netflix. If it's not at Netflix, they got one at Hulu. If it ain't at Hulu, they just bought a blue check on Facebook and Instagram. If it's not on Facebook and Instagram, they have Netflix. If they don't have Netflix, they've got BJ. Like, you know somebody. If it's not that, it's AAA. If it's not AAA, it's Lifetime Fitness. If it's not Lifetime Fitness, it is Planet Fitness. It's the gym. It's somewhere. You know somebody that has a membership. What are you talking about? You don't know anybody. Everybody you know is paying a $10 fee or membership somewhere for something. The difference is that you haven't figured out what your value proposition is yet, even though the company is telling you what it is, and you haven't figured out how to market it right. That's the problem. That's the problem. Okay, so here we go. So Dion says, but instead of getting the dividends every quarter, LiveGood pays them every month. Exactly. You get paid dividends. Here's the thing. Essentially dividends, right? For the sake of network marketing, we're going to call it residual, because that's really what it is here. You're going to get paid residual every month on all of the members that are in your organization. You're going to get paid a residual. Now, when you become a diamond in the company, that's where you have your profit sharing. So guess what? You could be any level and you're going to earn residual on your organization. But when you become a diamond, you're going to earn on the whole company. The whole company. That means not just your organization. That's everybody's organization. You're going to earn, and that's not just on memberships. That's on company revenue. That means anything that the company sold in terms of product sales, which is revenue. T-shirt sales, which is revenue. Shaker bottle sales, which is revenue. Hat sales, which is revenue. Anything that the company, if they do limited time, like they did the CBD pain cream, it was a limited time offer product. People that went and bought that, diamonds, they're going to earn on that revenue regardless of what's in their personal team. Okay. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? Okay, let me come back. Let me come back here. So you got value proposition. Everybody understand value proposition? If you understand value proposition, let's go ahead. Oh, wait, let me come back. I see a couple of questions here. Okay, so Herbert says, what is the membership fee for? Herbert, great question. In Live Good, the membership fee is for your ability to become a member and access any of our high quality nutritional supplements at a 50 to 75% discount off of retail prices. So let me give you an example of what that means. So here it is. I am a woman, okay? I take the women's multivitamin. This women's multivitamin has a member price of $9.95. It has a retail price of $17.95. Now, if you look at the retail price is still cheaper, less expensive than even if you probably went to Walmart or someplace to go and get the multivitamin. But here's the other part of it. This isn't just a random, it's not a white label. This is not a go and repackage something that somebody else has and we're going to call it Live Good. Remember what I said to you. What did I say the value proposition was? We have our industry leading team of natural health experts that created. These products are created and they are sourced and they are formulated by our team, specifically Dr. Ryan Goodkin. Okay? Specifically Dr. Ryan Goodkin. Okay? And the team of scientists and experts that are part of his team. Okay? So here's the deal. This is a 100% organic vegan product. It is certified non-GMO. It is third-party lab tested, cruelty-free, and it is GMP certified. So for $10 a month as a woman, I can get me an organic certified vegan women's multivitamin that has the highest quality ingredients inside of it. I'm saving 78% compared to this Metagenics competitor. I'm saving 65% on this, whatever this is right here. And I take 2 capsules. Now, here's another thing. All of our products have certificates of analysis. So if you want to see the certificate of analysis for this, here you go. Certificate of analysis. What's in it? Now, I'm showing this to you just so you can see it. Now, usually when you go to Walmart and you buy whatever you buy, you don't ask Walmart what their certificate of analysis is on their products, okay? When you go to McDonald's, you are not asking McDonald's what is their certificate of analysis, okay? When you go to and you buy that Coca-Cola, you are not asking Coca-Cola to provide for you what their certificate of analysis is. You know why? Because when they give it to you and you realize that when you put Coca-Cola on a battery in a car, it disintegrates the acid. When you realize that when you put that in your body with your intestine, if it can make battery acid go away, what do you think Coca-Cola is doing to your God-given natural soft supple intestines, veins, and arteries? It is tearing you apart, but you don't care because it tastes good and it tastes good with your pizza and you just do it. You just do it. Herbert says, what are the age limit requirements for entering this market? To be an affiliate, 18, Herbert. To be able to generate an income as a home-based business, be marketing the membership, 18. Okay? Herbert, DM me and I will help you and I will get you more information. Okay? But you guys, this is a value is what I'm saying. Okay? So enough about that. Let me come back to what Costco is doing. Okay, let me come back to what Costco is doing. So now, not only do they communicate and emphasize the value, what does Costco do? They have an in-store experience. Now, here with us, we are an online, we are a virtual warehouse. We are a virtual, in other words, there is a real warehouse where the products really are because they really have to ship them and you really have to take them. But as the affiliates of the membership, I don't have to inventory the products. So for me, for you, it's a virtual warehouse. For Live Good, it's a physical warehouse. But you're not going to go down to the Live Good store and buy it on your drive to church. You're going to have to go through your membership program, which is a virtual. You order online. So we don't have that. But Costco has an in-store experience. If you have a brand or a business that has a physical storefront, then you might want to model this. The company focuses on providing an exceptional shopping experience with clean and well-organized warehouses, helpful staff, and product samples to attract potential members and showcase the benefits of membership. So if you go into a Costco, they're even still trying to share with you the value of becoming a member of Costco. If you go with somebody who is a member and you're not a member, they still want you to be a member. That's called an upsell. See, some of you guys get on the internet and then you act like you don't understand what's happening in the world, and you get upset when people like me, when you opt in and give you an upsell, but that's business. That's business. Oh, thank you, Herbert. Yeah, DM me. Right? What did Herbert just say? OM goodness, I just struck gold. When you get it, you get it. Okay, so that's what Live Good, that's what Costco does in terms of their in-store. Okay, but I'm gonna keep moving because we don't have in-store. So what are the other marketing strategies that we could employ as home-based business entrepreneurs to model big brands? Well, ironically, they say that they do word-of-mouth marketing. Isn't that amazing? Isn't it amazing that a big brand doing over $7 billion in just one revenue stream of membership revenue, they do word of mouth, which says Costco relies heavily on positive word of mouth recommendations from its existing members. Satisfied customers often share their experiences and savings. What do they share? Experiences and savings. What do they share? Experiences and savings with friends and family, driving new member signups. Experiences and savings. You, ladies and gentlemen, are not selling the products. You're not selling vitamins. You're not selling. Hold on one second. Let me show you. Okay? Let me show you. I'm just going to grab a couple things right here because I got them right here and I don't want to take all day trying to get this. Okay. Look. Here's my Live Good coffee. Right? USDA certified organic coffee. I just drank my coffee today. Okay. If I were to go on to my stories, I would share with you my experience and I would share with you my cost savings. I'm not selling you the coffee. I'm selling you the idea and the concept that you too could have an amazing organic coffee experience that has all of the natural ingredients, fiber for weight loss, maca or for weight management, maca for mental clarity, green tea for brain function. You can have an amazing experience with high quality coffee, 30 servings, with a fraction of the cost. A fraction of the cost. So what would be a fraction of the cost? I don't know. Let's see. Let's go back to the coffee for a second and let's see what the savings are. I'm going to share experience and savings. So let's learn more, right? So it costs me as a member $17.95 to have 30 days worth of my coffee, or 30 servings, because sometimes I will drink 2 cups. 30 servings of my coffee. The retail price is still $28.95, but it's an organic coffee that can be delivered straight to my house. And it usually comes in like 2 days. And look at all of these, like, what are you guys talking about? 100% vegan, third-party tested, soy-free. Some of you guys don't need soy in your body. I don't want soy in my body. So it's soy-free, USDA organic. You know what it takes to have a USDA certification? Nut-free, non-GMO, keto-friendly, GMP, gluten-free, and cruelty-free for $17.95 with certificates of analysis where you can compare the competitor, or you can look at the competitor's pricing. You're saving 55%. The Rise, I see the Rise mushroom coffee on my wall on Facebook a lot of times, and they're paying $35 and we're paying $17.95. It's the membership we're selling. It's the experience and the savings we're selling. Stop trying to sell products. You guys aren't good at selling products. If you were so good selling products, you would have been super duper successful in all the other product companies that you were in before. There are some people that are great at selling products, and they're amazing at selling products, but you're not, which is why you didn't succeed as well in that arena. So you can't come here utilizing the same mindset. You cannot get yourself out of a problem using the same frame of thinking that got you in it. So if you were in a company before that sold products where your job was to sell the products retail, that's your job, and then you didn't do well, and then you couldn't figure it out, and then you spend a lot of money trying to do it, and then you come to a membership-based company and you try to employ that same not successful thought process to this, that would be why you're not succeeding at this, because this is inherently not that. This is inherently not that. So if you're on there, you're trying to sell coffee. If you're on there, you're trying to sell magnesium. So you're the magnesium expert now. You're the coffee expert now. You're the women's multivitamin expert now. No, that's the problem. What you are is an entrepreneur who understands a business model, and your word of mouth should be in the benefits of the membership, expressing and emphasizing how people can have a better experience with cost savings as a member. Okay. Look, even Janie says, I'm not a coffee drinker, but I love our coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker either. That's the whole crazy thing. My mother drank coffee my whole entire life. My mother, my aunts, my mother had 11 brothers and sisters. Okay, so when my mom and her sisters would get together and I had to go over to my cousin's house and play or whatever while they did their thing, all they did was make coffee. I hated coffee. I hated it because that's all I saw. So all of my life, I just started drinking coffee maybe a couple years ago. It was not because of this company. I did start drinking it because of a previous company I was in, which was just a year and a half ago. So I'm literally talking new to coffee. And so because I take this and I drink it, I pour my oat milk creamer in it. It tastes absolutely amazing. I love it. Okay, so word of mouth. What is word of mouth? Right now, what I'm doing is word of mouth. Right now, what I'm doing is word of mouth. This is a form of word of mouth. Do you have to do it in the way that I do it? No. But couldn't you do it in the way that you do it? Yes. And the company will pay you for the referrals. They will pay you on the referrals one time for the initial enrollment as a member, but then they're going to also pay you monthly for the ongoing memberships. You're going to get a percentage of that, and that builds over time. It's called residual. It builds over time. Nobody buys a stock and expects to be a millionaire next month from that one share of stock, from those 2 shares of stock, from those 50 shares of stock. Nobody does that. But in network marketing, for some reason, you believe that you're supposed to get started and that your residual after 3 months is to be so high that you're supposed to be able to walk away from your job. Why would you think that? Unless somebody programmed you wrong. So then you can't even last 90 days in a business. You can't even last 6 months in a business. because your expectation is that you're supposed to buy your one share of stock and quit your job in 30 days and not even pay your membership the next month. You guys get what I'm saying? Okay, so word of mouth, that is still an important aspect of what big brands do. So if you think that you shouldn't be talking to people, then you're missing the whole point of what big brands do. They still rely on that. And you should too. Solely rely on it? No. But even Costco said it heavily relies on it. It didn't say solely, but it says heavily. Okay, the next thing that you could do to market as a strategy like a big brand is direct marketing. Direct marketing. So, what exactly is direct marketing? Direct marketing, it says Costco utilizes direct marketing methods such as mailers, email campaigns, targeted advertisements to reach potential customers and highlight the benefits of membership. How are you guys not wanting to email? How do you think that you're going to reach people when you don't have a systematic way to email? You're not even gathering the leads. You know why you're not gathering the leads? Because your good old leaders in 1985 network marketing training doesn't even want you to generate leads. They just want you to talk to people, get them on a three-way, and put them on a Zoom. They don't want you to get them into a lead capture page because a lead capture page is that's too, it doesn't duplicate. No, what doesn't duplicate is not being able to follow up with 100 people that you talk to about the business 30 days later because they said no, and you don't have a way to contact them except through messaging them, texting them all damn day, and you got to work 8-9 hours a day. That's what's not duplicatable. What is duplicatable is taking 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, if that, to learn how to create a system that allows you to capture email leads. So that 30 days from now, you can go hit a button and email all of those people. And then 60 days, you can go back, hit a button and email all of those people. That's what duplicates. Costco is sending emails out, but you're not sending out emails because you don't want to have a system. So do you think Costco has a systematic way to email people? So when you become a member, and you put your information in your profile or whatever that is, you don't think they have some sort of automated way to email you? They're doing direct marketing. Why people in network marketing don't want to do direct marketing, I don't know. Especially internet-based direct marketing. I don't know. I don't know why. Is it too difficult for you to learn? You don't want to learn how to be a business person? You don't want to learn how to grow your business. So you're going to keep doing the same thing that keeps you in the Jurassic age versus doing it that puts you into the AI age. Like, you're going to become extinct if you don't understand how to at least employ a few direct marketing options. So what do you have that Costco says that they mentioned? Mailers. Do you guys, is anybody doing any mailers? If not, could you do mailers? Could you create a mailer? The company is paying you to go get customers. So go onto Canva, create a mailer. Speak to somebody that you know is a graphic designer to help you create a mailer. Figure it out. You're the entrepreneur. You're the one's going to get paid from it. It's not your sponsor's responsibility to provide it for you. If you are on my team, I do provide things that I find on the internet, but I didn't create all of them. I'm just a person who understands marketing, and I look for leverage. I spend a good 20 minutes of my day scrolling, looking for content that I could use in my marketing, and I share it with my team. Do you share things you find with your team? Do you even look for things to help market your business better? Or are you just emailing your team leader trying to figure out what do they have? How come they not supporting you? How come, you guys get what I'm saying? You are an entrepreneur, and all the information that you need can be readily accessible on the internet. So Costco even does direct marketing. They do mailers, they do email campaigns, and they do targeted Advertisements, targeted advertising. What would be a targeted? What is a targeted advertisement? What does targeted mean? It means that they're looking for people who already probably purchase memberships. That's why I said almost everybody you know already has a membership somewhere. So if you presented the value proposition right, they might start. It doesn't mean they're going to do it, but it means at least if you frame it right, they might consider it because they're already paying for something that they see value in a membership with. So if you could show them the value in this membership, they might do it. Alvin says, look, Costco automatically asks you to subscribe to their newsletter. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Newsletter? Oh, that might be email marketing. Do you have an email list of your potential buyers? Do you have an email list of your buyers? Are you running a business or are you running a hobby shop? Hobby Lobby. Even Hobby Lobby is big business. They're in the business of helping you with your hobbies. They're in the business of helping you with your hobbies. But they're running it as a big business. Are you running your business like a business or are you just shuffling papers all around? Because you're not using the marketing strategy that big business utilizes that they tell you that they're utilizing. Okay, let's keep going. So what else does Costco do? Corporate partnerships. Let's see. So corporate partnerships is one of their methodologies. It says the company forms partnerships with various organizations to offer special membership promotions and incentives. For example, Costco may collaborate with businesses or professional associations to provide discounted memberships to their employees or members. So who do you know? Do you have some of you guys know 501c3 people. I know 501c3 people, and I've tried my best to help these people see the value. But because people are literally so focused on, I don't want to do network marketing, you can't even help them unlearn and relearn. A lot of them just can't even see past their nose because they automatically hear network marketing. They think, I don't got time to sell products. We're not selling products. Costco is not selling paper towels. Netflix does not sell movies. Amazon Prime does not sell books or pom-poms or markers or pens you buy from there or towels that you buy from there. Amazon Prime does not sell any of the things that's on that site. They sell the membership so that you can get a benefit or a better experience as a result of you buying things from the site. Not selling the things on the site, the experience and membership and additional benefits when you do buy things from the site, like free shipping. That's a benefit. That's a value proposition. They're not selling you the stuff on the site. You already went to the site because you wanted to buy something from the site. But when you got to the site, they offered you an opportunity to become a member and do what? Have savings and a better experience. They're selling the membership. So who, corporation, organization, 501c3, whatever, could you communicate with and put a little thing together where you could explain the value and benefits of that partner, of them partnering with you and offering people discounts on healthy products? Because you know, like I know, every time something happens out there in the world, everybody's affected and it's disproportionate and it's a minority driven and it's this and it's that. Everybody's affected negatively when something bad happens. But while nothing bad is happening, what are you doing to now prevent and or secure yourself or put yourself in a better position to not be as affected if something were to happen again? So if you know that it costs $50 for the organic coffees, $50, $45 for the organic coffee, and you know that there's people who would like to have access to it, but $17 price, then why not make a connection where they could see, okay, yeah, I could pay the $10 a month. And even if I did buy the coffee once a month at $17.95, I'm still paying less than if I just bought this one coffee once a month. And I could have access to other things that are also at discounted prices. So think outside of your network marketing brain, people. This is big business. You're not in network marketing anymore. You kind of are because of the model by which we're paid and things of that sort. And the fact that we are building a network and the company will pay us based on the size of our network. We kind of are doing it, and we're marketing to the network. We are doing that. But you have to think as a marketer in terms of big business. If you want a big business, you can't think like onesie twosie. You can't think like, oh, let me just tell my neighbor and my neighbor's going to tell her whole church. That's fine. But how many direct members would you like to have where you're earning 50%? Come on. I need everybody here to rise and elevate with me in business. I'm tired of y'all playing small and not getting it, because as soon as someone says something to you, you automatically revert back to the time when you didn't make any money. But that's because nobody taught you what I'm trying to teach you now. And secondly, you don't even have to do that. You don't even have to do it that way. We're not selling products. We are not a product company. You can buy anything out of my virtual warehouse. I don't care what you buy. I'm selling the membership. I don't care if you don't buy it at all. You're still paying the membership. I don't care how much you buy or how little you buy. You're still paying the membership. When you're caught up and you only make money from the quantity that people buy, it drives a behavior in you as a sales rep that you are pushing people to buy things even if they don't need them. Even if they don't need them. Why? Because your money depends on them buying a certain amount of something, because that's your volume. That's your check. My business, it doesn't matter how much of the product you buy or if you buy the product at all, because I'm not selling product to begin with. I'm selling memberships. Let's keep it moving. What else does Costco do? Well, Costco also has what they call what? An online presence. It says Costco maintains an active online presence, promoting its membership benefits and deals, not its paper towels, not Uncle Ben's, not Goya beans, not electronics and cell phones, not the flat screen TVs from Vizio, not the stuff that's in the warehouse. It maintains an active online presence promoting its membership benefits and deals through its website, social media channels, and email newsletters. This allows them to reach a broader audience and attract, what do you want? Attraction. Potential members. You guys have an online presence, but are you using it to promote and market what you're really selling? What you're really selling? Or are you even marketing it at all? Oprah has the own network. So she could produce shows and produce and play content on her network that she wants. It's her media channel. She can do that because it's her media channel. You have a media channel and you're talking about, God knows what you're talking about. I'm not saying only talk about business all the time on your social media profile. I share things about me. I share things about my son. I share things about what's going on in my purse. I share quotes. I share but I also share my business. I'm doing that right now. I took time out of my day to do what? Promote and market my business while simultaneously coaching and teaching others who may also be in the same type of marketing model and business model that I too am in. I'm taking time to do this. I thought about this. Just like you think about what you're going to put on your body and go outside and you're not looking a mess, do you think about how you're going to market your business, or do you just throw spaghetti at the wall and expect people to understand because everybody else is doing it? No, it's your responsibility to be able to help shift and frame information in a way using your social media profile, your online presence, to be able to attract potential customers. Not argue with people who don't understand the model. Not debate with people who may or may not be threatened by what this business model may be doing and how it's affecting their business model. Not go back and forth with people who don't realize that some of the people that they don't even know are in the business are actually in the business, and they're just talking crap, right? And they don't even know that the people are in it. Okay, not that. That's not what you're here to do. You are here to do what? If you're going to follow the big business model, it says Costco has successfully identified, by leveraging these marketing strategies, Costco has successfully identified and acquired a large membership base, contributing to its continued growth and success. So the question then becomes, do you want a large membership base? Do you want a large customer base? Do you want a business with a lot of customers, or do you want a business with your one or two customers? And because you don't do the work to get more customers, that then you quit the business and say that you don't have time for the business. No, you never put time in the business. You never saw this as something as big business. You got into it and thought you were going to make quick money, but you don't buy stock and think that. You didn't go to work when you went and interviewed for that job. You didn't interview for that job and think that, because you're still there 20 years. Are you rich yet? Are you wealthy yet? So you didn't go into that thinking you're going to get rich overnight. When you had children, if you had children, you didn't go into that thinking that you were going to have the baby as the mother, physically have the baby, and the father, you via your wife or via your child's mother, have the baby, and you automatically, after a couple of weeks, have this adult that now you don't have to worry about. No, it's a long-term thing. You got to commit to your business. I was listening to one of my mentors today, and I'm going to close out with this. I was listening to one of my mentors today, and she sent out a voice note, right? And what she was saying was that the auto renewal of your life, like when you get married, some people may choose to do a renewal of their vows, but they don't usually sit down and say, hey, honey, are we going to get married? Are we going to, do this again next year? Or we're going to go ahead and check out? Most people, when you get married, it's the mindset around it is that it's for the long haul. You might choose to renew the vows as a recommitment, but you don't reevaluate whether there is a commitment after the first year. You don't reevaluate it. You don't reevaluate, like when you decide to go to college and you want to walk away with a master's, you want to walk away with a master's degree or a doctorate degree or something. When you go, you already know what the career. You already know it's not going to be one semester. You already know that it's going to be 4 years or 8 years or 16 years. You already know this. And as a result, it's not really a reevaluation of your commitment. It's really an evaluation of, hey, am I willing to put in the work? Some people get started in home-based business with the misconception that it is a 1 month thing. Let me tell you something, you guys. I've only been in Live Good for 4 months. It seems like a year because of the momentum. But I literally have business partners that are like, oh, already not paying the $9.95. I've been in 4 months, which means I started in January, which means the first month was just my enrollment. I've paid February $9.95. I've paid March $9.95. I've paid April $9.95. And I paid May $9.95. There are people who have already quit who came in after me. They only had to pay $9.95 once or $9.95 twice. Or like there's literally zero commitment to anything. They start and they stop. They start, they excitement, and then when excitement drives down, the discipline, you know why? Because the marketing strategies that they've only been taught doesn't allow for them to grow beyond their existing capacity. If you've only ever grown a team of 30, 40, 50, 60 people, then to grow to 100 people, it's going to take something that you don't already know. It's going to take something that you, tools, resources, education that you don't already have. And we know that. But if you are not willing to grow past that, you can't just say, oh, well, to the 30 or 40 or 50, 60 people that you already got going in it. Who's leading those people? They joined because they valued you, and then you, in just 2 months, in just 3 months, no longer committed. That means you never saw the long-term value in the first place. That means it was misconstrued what it was going to take. And not that you have to work a lot, but you just have to remain consistent long enough. You don't buy a stock today, and then if it dips, you sell it. That's not the methodology of investing. You kind of have to deal with the long haul. And then you're going to have ebbs and flows, valleys and peaks. The goal is that through the valleys and peaks, you're still at an incline. Well, that's business. Sometimes you're going to have big explosions and big booms in business. Sometimes the momentum is going to slow down just a little bit. But you know when wealth is created? Wealth is created in down times. Wealth is created in recessions. Wealth is created in depressions. Wealth is created when everybody else says, oh, I don't have time. I got to go do this. I got to go do that. Wealth is created within those who not only are experiencing the depression just like you or the recession just like you, who also have to go make more money just like you, but who can also stay the course simultaneously. That is the discipline required to be like a big brand. A big brand can't just be here and be gone the next month, the next year. They're big brands because they have sustained the test. So if you want a big business like a Costco and you want to have millions of members within your organization, guess what you have to do? You're going to have to employ some of these marketing strategies, not just one word of mouth and drive yourself crazy trying to talk to everybody you know. You need to employ multiple strategies, and they're not hard to do. Talk to the people you know. If those people are not interested, then you better figure out a way to find people that you don't know. It's called advertising. Why is that such a novel idea? Why don't network marketers want to teach people how to advertise? Oh, I know, because they don't know how to advertise. And this is why when their businesses go down, they don't really know how to help people. I've been in organizations where I have tried my best to help the whole organization learn how to advertise when they have dried up out of their word of mouth and friends and family reach. But a lot of leaders don't want to embrace that. Why? I don't know. If your people can go and get more people and run a business and succeed, even if you didn't have to do that, even if you had a well-rounded, influential market where everybody you called saw it and joined, that doesn't mean everybody else has that same circle of influence. You have to allow your people to grow. So we do not sell products here at LiveGood. We sell memberships. And I want you to understand that there is an opportunity right here, right now, for you to have ownership. like stock, not like, you're the owner of AT&T. But when you have shares of stock, you have ownership in what's going on, right? You actually take you take profits, you take ownership in the profits and the revenue, a percentage of that. They give it back to you because you help support the growth, right? Your stock, you buying into it, increases the confidence level of the company. It provides the company with capital to go and do what it needs to do. And they give you a percentage back as a part owner. You're not the owner, but you have ownership stake. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Lord. Stake. You have ownership stake. This is an opportunity in Live Good for you to have ownership stake in a membership model that has literally grown from 2,500 people in December to over 350,000 active members in May. We are on track to do $8 million this month alone, not the 5 months, this month. 8 million, 5-month-old. Show me a network marketing company that goes from 0 to 350,000 members worldwide active, that's generating $8 million a month, where they're going to take 2% of the 8 million, put it into a diamond bonus pool, and pay it out equally amongst all of the diamonds. So what does that mean when it goes to 10 million in a month? You're going to earn a percentage that when it goes to 100 million a month, does Costco pay you when you do your word of mouth? Does Costco pay you ownership stake in the growth of their company? No. What network marketing company overall is really doing that? Are there some companies that have like the bonus pools and things like that? Yeah, but it's not usually revenue-driven bonus pools. That as the company grows, your income grows, like a share of stock, except it's not a piece of paper that you cash in. The company is giving you cash freaking money every month, direct deposit into your account. So even if the revenue goes down next month, your share of stock doesn't go down. You don't have a share of stock. You earned what you earned last month based on the value and the revenue generated last month. You're going to earn this month. So everybody here that's listening to the sound of my voice should be. I'm not saying that. I am kind of saying that. If you understand what I'm saying, if you're vibing with what I'm saying, you shouldn't be worried about solely, oh, I'm only a bronze and I only have 2 people, and I'm only a silver, and the people. Oh, I'm only a gold. The platinum. Look, your focus should be on diamond because that's revenue sharing. Everything in the middle is a bonus. Everything else in the middle is a means to an end. Every rank in there is just product and model viability to share with you that you can earn on your way to that level. Earn on that way too. You're getting stuck at what you are or are not earning. You're not even there. And I'm so passionate about it because I look at people who have the ability to change their lives, and because their mind is stuck on some network marketing trash that they've never been taught how to unlearn that, they're missing it. I'm watching the train, and these are people I've personally sponsored. These are people that I know that have made $1 million in network marketing, and they're slow dragging. If you understood this, you wouldn't be slow dragging. Even if you only put 2 hours a day into it, you wouldn't be slow dragging. I've got other businesses. I still do real estate brokering for funding. I still do some arbitrage stuff with some other stuff, some design work, put it like that. I still do my own courses and trainings and things that I have to do to live my life. But you think I'm going to not pay $10 a month so that I can stay in my position and build this membership model. And you think I'm not going to at least once or twice or 3 times a day come on to social media, leverage my online presence to share the benefits of the experiences and of the membership. I'm not going to do that at all because I'm too busy working. What are you working on? I made a post earlier today that my real estate mentor years ago, 2002, 2003 said, and I'm going to leave you guys with this. Most people are too busy being broke that they don't have time to get rich. You're so busy working, which the working is what you need to do, but the working is keeping you broke, that you don't even see that you have to craft out a slither of time that you can do something that can allow you to go get rich. It doesn't mean stop working. It means, can you get out of your own way for a minute to realize that you've got your hands on something golden, but because of your mentality, you're still stuck in a rat race of not even seeing that you're in a rat race, and you're watching opportunity pass you by, and you think you're doing yourself justification by saying things like, oh, I got to go do this first. I got to go do stuff first too. But I'm doing this too. Why? Because this is the jackpot. You want to be a part of a company where they turn over $7 billion and you have an interest and a share stake in it? Or you want to lose it because you're too short-sighted to see it at month 3, at month 4, at month 5. Everybody always talks about what they woulda, shoulda did when Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg was in the college dorm room bringing it. Everybody talks about what Primerica do, what was his name? The Primerica man. Forget what his name is. Right. But when he started sharing with his people what they needed to do with insurance and how they needed to switch it up with insurance, everybody talks about what it would have been like to be in the room with this and that. And you're in the room and you're falling off. You're coming up short. You're not promoting. You're not this. It's not that it bothers me that you don't do it for the sake of not doing it. It bothers me because I'm tired of seeing people in the world talk about they don't have enough money. They don't have opportunity. That nobody's helping this community. Nobody's helping that community. When I'm on here for an hour and 26 minutes helping the community that wants to be helped. How about go tap into that community and let them know that people like me and people like you exist and we are helping them. But let's also acknowledge that they don't want the help. So I don't have the sympathy. I have empathy, but I do not have the sympathy. Thank you, Dion. A.O. Williams. Thank you. That's what I was talking about with Primerica, if you were in the room with him. So here's an opportunity to be in the room with the people that started it at the beginning. Here's an opportunity to be in the room. And guess what? You don't have to come up with $100,000 to have a vested interest or an ownership stake in it. You don't have to have 1.5 million like you would for McDonald's to go and franchise it and then have to go and finance over the next 7 years your property and this and that and go to McDonald University, which is a real place, and have to be an owner operator, or they make you operate it as an owner. You don't have to do that. You can pay $49.95 and decide that you see something bigger than what you may have ever experienced before, and decide right now that you're going to do something differently than you ever did before. And it doesn't require you sell products. It doesn't require that you go to a flea market or go to the pop-up shop, or you don't have to do that. That's not what Costco does. You're not the product seller. You're the membership. You're the business now. You're the business sharing the value of what being a member of this particular community can do. The better you get at being able to recite things that this company does, Live Good does, and the value it brings and the experience and the savings that it offers, the more customers you will get. And it will not matter not about how much product they buy. That is the best thing I could ever say, because in your traditional network marketing, it does matter how much everybody buys. If I stop my auto ship from 3 product auto ship to 1 product auto ship, that drops the volume down for my upline. And my upline is like, hey, you need to get this, you need to get the 3 products. So I got to go spend more money just to stay active to even get my money. Most people are spending more monthly than they're earning. In Live Good, that's not the case. You spend $10 a month. Do you realize if you enroll 1 person, you make $25? You win. You win here. Like, if you go get 2 people, you make $50, which recovers your $50 to start with. Your $40. Like, there's no loss. What loss are we talking about? There's no harm to anybody here. You're not spending more than you're making for products that you don't even want. You're spending $10 because you want access to the products that you do want. It's just you don't want anybody telling you when you need to go get them and how much of them you need to go buy. You want to be in control of your pocketbook, and you can here at Live Good. So if you do not have a membership at Live Good, I have done my best to try to share with you from a marketing standpoint, hey, if you get started at Live Good, let me train you on how to market simultaneously, because you don't get in and get stuck. On top of the fact of what I do in my team and teach them on a regular basis. If you're not in Live Good, follow the link on the screen there. Learn more about what we're doing. We believe network marketing is broken. The model is broken. We believe that. And there's some very specific reasons why our CEO decided to start this company. Go to Wealth Through Leverage, www.wealththroughleverage.com, and listen to him directly tell you why the network marketing industry is broken and why this model was necessary and how we are fixing it. Go listen to it yourself. You don't have to build this business, but why not be a member? Why not be a member? What does being a member stop you from doing in any other aspect of your life? If anything, if you're in network marketing, for most people, it might just be a little bit of ego. It might just be a little bit of ego. But I know a lot of you guys are buying supplements, organic, you're working out, you're trying to be slim, you're trying to be healthy, you're trying to trim it down. You guys are doing that. So if you're not, or you might be in a product company where you're selling products that are supposed to be healthy for people. So you're already selling products that are supposed to be helpful for people, and you won't join the membership because you know why? Your ego won't let you do something that you see as a competitor or that's in competition with what you're doing. And that's okay too. But let's just acknowledge that. Don't act like this doesn't make sense. This makes more sense than anything else I've seen in a really, really, really long time. A really long time. Okay? So as my brother Herbert has said, who not even in yet, I don't think. Did you sign up, Herbert? I don't know. He said, Live Good will truly help you live better in a multitude of ways. Everybody's talking about health and wealth. Well, if you want better health and you want to be able to simultaneously increase your wealth, why would you not join Live Good, where you really do have an opportunity to increase your wealth, where you could have, as a diamond, you could have revenue sharing stake in a company that is poised to have 1 million active customers by the end of the year. How could you not see that wealth is attainable if you are a part of a movement where your company is already on track to have 1 million customers by the end of the year? And how even if you only had 2,500 people in your own group, that by becoming a diamond at 2,500 with a little bit of duplication, that you now take part in the total revenue that is generated from all 1 million customers. Do you not get that? So you don't worry about, oh, I only got 500. Get to 2,500 and help a few people get to 500. And you get yourself to diamond so that you can participate in that membership, that revenue sharing pool. That's what you want. Don't worry about the, oh, you only make 25 cents. The nonsense that people say when they don't understand business. You got to stop thinking like a nincompoop, and you got to start thinking like a savvy business woman or man. And today is the day. So I want to thank you for tuning in to this broadcast. It's been 90 minutes of, I hope, goodness, of education, of framing. Maybe you are clearer. I hope that it provided clarity for you. You have aha moments. You have light bulbs. If you're already in Live Good, you're now able to go out there and market with a little bit more vigor, understanding about what you have your hands on. If you have not joined Live Good and this has encouraged you, I want you to get back with me if I'm the one that has shared this with you, or get back with the person that shared this with you and get started today. It is $50 one time and then $10 a month to have a membership in something that will pay you. This is the membership that pays you. Do you understand? This is the membership that pays you. And before I even go, my brother and I, we're getting ready to start up a whole thing on Clubhouse talking about membership. So if you like this, we're going to be doing things like this over on Clubhouse. They probably won't be this long. This is a video and it's on, Facebook and YouTube and all this, but we're going to be on Clubhouse. Okay. And you're going to want to head over to the membership that pays you.com. Okay, to get access. And we're going to be doing some things every day. We're going to kind of be drilling this in and helping people understand it. Why? Because if Costco can sit up here and do online presence and do social media channels and have a website and have email newsletters and have corporate partnerships and do direct marketing and do mailers and email campaigns and still do word of mouth and still have an in-store experience, we don't have that part, but still present their value proposition. If a Costco is out here doing it and they're having $7 billion of revenue coming in, I dang sure want to do it so I can participate in the $7 billion that revenue, $7 billion of revenue that Live Good could potentially generate. I want a piece of that. However long it takes, I'm not stopping my $10 because I'm like, because of confusion. Confusion is not of the Most High. So then you need to ask yourself, if you're confused, whose energy is that? Whose energy is that if you're confused? That's not where we at. Sorry, y'all, kind of, had that spirit just hit me. Okay, so anyway, I love y'all. Make sure you head over to www.wealththroughleverage.com, and I will see you guys inside the Live Good membership. And I'm so excited. Wealth is here. This is the membership that pays. And guys, we're going to help a lot of people, but you got to see it. The people that don't have the vision will perish. The people without the vision will perish. Well, guess who ain't perishing? I ain't perishing. My son ain't perishing. And when I say perish, I mean our spirit, our ideas, our stamp on this world, this planet that we have been blessed to be on. We shall not perish because we are not a people without vision. We are a people with it. www.wealththroughleverage.com. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.